Hi, Aries. I have to ask you a couple questions. All right, so it's very difficult sometimes to be your authentic true self when you're pressured, you feel pressured by other people, or you just don't feel you can be. This is Darius from you're on Sassy Woman Tarot. I need to ask you some questions. I don't have a lot of room. I've done all my readings for September, for the beginning of September. I didn't do yours. Um, it's taken me days to be able to do it. So I want to ask you what came to me just a little bit ago. Oh, you have to do Aries reading. You have to do Aries. You have to get it out. You have to get it. For what? Okay, what came to me was the song Respect by Aretha Franklin. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Don't mind my bra straps, you know. Anyway, and I'm just wondering, like, do you feel don't have a voice? You know, nobody reached out to me. Nobody said, where's the Aries reading? You know, it's the only one missing. No one, you know. So what's happening? I know people look at my channel and I know they view. And I'm just wondering, like, what's going on? You know, you can message me if you'd like and get a personal read. I'm just resonating with somebody that just feels they don't have a voice, or there's no purpose, no reason. So I'm going to do your reading the way I know how to do it and what I believe in. And hopefully I'm resonating with somebody that needs me to hear them. So, alright. So if you could formulate a yes or no question in your mind, I'm going to do my Chinese fortune sticks at the end. Here they are. If you've been in my channel, you know them. Okay, so yes or no question. We'll go from that. And so I'm going to pull some cards here, Aries. I'm feeling very, very good. I don't know if you've had a loss. I don't know what's going on. If you feel you have no voice. I don't know if you've lost your job. I don't know. I just know you're having an issue of feeling like you're respected, or you don't feel like you respect yourself. So let's go from there. How's that done? I'm going to use the Pathfinder Tarot. I have to watch for nudity. Boobs don't work on YouTube. And so we'll go from there. A couple cards popped out. I'm going to use them all. Alright? Okay. I hope this helps you. Alright, so I have the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. I'll clarify. You know, when I explain the cards, a lot of people don't do that. I explain the cards as I go. And Seven of Wands. I'm going to take this too. The Queen of Pentacles. And there's not too much boobage, so that's good. I'm going to take this one. And the Ten of Pentacles. Pretty good. So far looks good. So I'm going to clarify what the light seers. Okay, so I'm going to go over the cards real quick, just quickly if I can. If I come off with something, it's because I'm channeling somebody, or I'm channeling some kind of spirits coming through. I don't always do that. I don't always share that. But, okay. So, Aries. Four Cups. Okay, I'm going to show you the card and go over them, okay? The Four Cups, my candles, I hope are not too glary on you. The Four Cups is a discontent, reevaluating, okay? Let me put these over to the side. Three of Swords. Well, I guess that's had a lot of bad rap, the Three of Swords. It's sorrow, separation. A lot of people call it the breakup card, you know, somebody's cheating. It doesn't always have to be that. It could just be sorrow, you know. Maybe you're reevaluating. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe you lost somebody. Maybe you broke up. I don't know. We'll go from there. Okay, Queen of Wands. I just gotta make sure the card does not show any kind of the beautiful unicorn on there. The Queen of Wands. Okay. The Queen of Wands usually a blonde, like light-haired woman who is, you know, both home and nature loving. Okay. Um, very nurturing. Okay. The Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay. The Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is usually like it's a heart tried by pain. You know, heart tried by pain. So maybe there was a breakup or a loss of a loved one. Doesn't have to be a lover. Could be just be a friend or somebody close to you, maybe even a boss. Okay, King of Pentacles. So it might be who it is. Maybe it's a father figure. King of Pentacles is usually chief of industry, somebody with mathematical gifts, somebody very generous, very kind, very stable individual. So that could be who you lost. The Two of Cups is next, and the Two of Cups is, you know, a love affair, a deep friendship. So it could have been a friend, could have been a lover, could have been husband, wife. Looks like it was a magical, very nice. I'm feeling very nice, very warm. But I feel such a loss. So, oop, oop, I gotta get that away from me. Oop. Okay, Seven of Wands. Courage in difficult situations. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is usually, you know, a dark-haired woman, black eyes usually is what they say, dark-haired, black eyes. I don't think she looks like that at all. And I didn't even look for boobage, so I'm glad she doesn't have, she's not showing any. And usually it's somebody very intelligent, somebody that has a lot of wealth, and she's not afraid to spend it, show it, or she's very confident in it. Okay. All right, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is established wealth, like an inheritance, or, you know, maybe you came into money regarding this loss, or I'm not sure yet, but we're going to go ahead and clarify. I don't want to keep on that because I have like such a sorrow. I feel it's an overwhelming sorrow. Might be a parent. Sorry. Sorry for any loss you've had to go through. Really. I usually box up my cards when I'm not using them, so I apologize for having to take that time. Alright. I'm going to shuffle them. I haven't shuffled. Like I said, I wasn't prepared. It just came over me. Do the reading, do the reading, do the reading. I did sage. I was sage, so I did sage. I really just, I wasn't prepared. I just want to make sure that it's empty. I wasn't prepared for it. I was going to wait for somebody to say to me, hey, where's my reading? You know, where's the Aries reading? Okay, so on the Four of Cups, we have the Strength card. That's a Leo card. Okay. We're going to go right to the Three of Swords. Okay. We're going to clarify the Three of Swords. Strength card says itself, you know, self-explanatory. Okay, and then I have the Three of Pentacles, upside down, actually. So maybe you did lose a job. Because that's like a master skillsman card. You know, like master at your craft. So maybe you lost somebody that was, or you lost a job. Let's get one more on that. One more on the Three of Swords. Let me know if this resonates with anybody. Actually, I have two cards. Yeah, up in your head about it. You just can't shake it. Over this loss, the Three of Swords. Could be separation of a job. You lost a person, or I'm not sure. All right. The next card is the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is usually like romance, harvest, happy home. So maybe you lost your mate, and could be a parent too. Queen of Wands. Let's get one. Oh, there is one here, right here. Okay, so the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is usually journey by water. Difficulties start fading away. I'm going to keep that on the Three of Swords. We're going to go to the Queen of Wands now. Okay. Sometimes I get, it's overwhelming sometimes to be an empath and to read. It can be really pretty tough. All right, so the Moon. Okay, I'm seeing, you know, something hidden. The Moon, and the Moon is a card that, you know, represents something not being, or maybe something is going to be, or has been. I don't know. I feel that it's, you already know what that is. That's already come out. Let me take the top card. Yeah, Four of Swords. Yeah, and Four of Swords is usually the, you know, solitude, resting, having to rest. Let's go to the Ten of Wands, and that's heart tried by pain. So you're resting, trying to recoup from the loss. And you have the Devil card. So the Devil card is temptation. Sometimes it can be, maybe you're being tempted by the King of Pentacles. One more, please, for Aries. Spirit. I take this. Oh, Two of Swords. Okay, so the Two of Swords is usually indecision, you know. So you might be being tempted with something and you're not sure which way to go. We're going to clarify the King of Pentacles. Maybe you're being tempted by this King of Pentacles. I said that before, so that is probably very true. Or maybe you're I'm not sure. The Sun. So maybe this King of Pentacles and the money that's involved. That's what I'm feeling. The money that's involved is a blessing. And it's helping you to recover. It might be a person. It could just be financial. Maybe you found a new job. The Two of Cups, that's a, you know, usually a deep friendship. Could be a love affair. I'm going to take that. Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands, again, well, the Eight of Wands is like swift action, journey, and message. See how those are all way up there? So, let's see. And that's from a friend. It looks like from a deep friendship or from a lover. This person obviously is maybe a godsend in a way. We'll see. Okay, Four of Cups. Okay, did we have that? I guess we did not. Two of Cups. So the Four of Cups is usually, you know, discontent, reevaluation. Oh, we did have that right in the beginning. Yeah. So you're still reevaluating, still discontented. Seven of Wands. And as I said, the Seven of Wands. Oh, let me get this. Put that up there. Seven of Wands. I'm going to just show you that card quick again. The Seven of Wands is usually courage in difficult situations. So, let's see what this is. Knight of Cups. So maybe you're having, somebody brought you an invitation, a proposal, maybe from this King of Pentacles. Look at that card. Things might be looking up, you know. It's the Knight of Cups, and it's usually a romantic young man, or your younger man. Looks to me like he's bringing something good. Could be the King of Pentacles, though. We have the Queen of Pentacles next. Let me get one more card on the Seven of Wands. That's too many. I'm taking them. I want one card, please. One card, please, Spirit, for Aries, just to clarify. Oh, it's too many, too many. The whole deck's flying out. You want answers? It's going to give you answers. Not all at one time, please. So we're clarifying the Knight of Cups on top of the Seven of Wands. The invitation from a young man. A proposal from the, maybe a proposal for marriage. It looks like the Ace of Wands. Ooh, how about that card? The beginning of family, the beginning of fortune. That looks promising. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Pentacles, as I said before, she's a woman, a romantic woman with a good intuition. Not necessarily, but the Queen is usually, she knows her worth. You know, she knows her worth. She knows her. She's lavish with her wealth. She's not afraid to spend money. She's not afraid of money. You know, she knows, she's very confident, okay? That's the Queen of Pentacles. Doesn't she look that part? Okay, but we have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is usually a strong character woman. She's acquainted with fortune as well, but she will not play. She doesn't play. It's like my grandsons, my great-grandsons say to me, Cammy doesn't play. So, I don't. So, love them dearly. So, anyway, so let's clarify. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Swords for Aries. Can we clarify, please? That's too many. I want one card. What's with the no respect feeling? What's with the loss feeling? What's with the devastation? What's with that heavy, heavy, heavy kind of heavy feeling? Please explain that for me. The Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords for Aries, please. I'm resonating with somebody, and I think it's very important that we get that out there. Yes, there's actually two of them. The King of Swords. So maybe there's, this is the, a military or civilian authoritative figure, usually. And then we have the Eight of Cups. And I thought we had that before. Maybe we did not. The Eight of Cups. No, we did not. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is abandoning a present situation. Are you walking away from this proposal or this invitation? Maybe a new job? One more. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. So, a good wife, mother, romantic, great with her intuition. Yeah, I want one more. I want one more. Maybe you're coming out of this. It's a depression. It's a heavy depression. King of Pentacles again. Maybe this person's helping you to come out of that. And I have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is like health, abundance, a celebration, you know. So, now let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is as I already said, is usually an inheritance or coming into money. Maybe you've got a better job. Let me pull this crickety old chair. Okay, so it's a Ten of Cups. Okay, and the Ten of Cups is usually a happy family life. So maybe this is going to be very good for you. One more. The Hermit. Yeah, I just want to make sure it's just one. The Hermit's usually like a, self, you put yourself in, you're just in one solitude. You want to figure things out. You're thinking, heavy thinking. Meditation. Almost the whole deck there. Come on now. It's taking you a while to get over whatever. Must have been pretty tough because it was very devastational is what I'm getting. I'm going to take both this one and this one. Yeah. Alright, so this one is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles, if you look, sorry, I got an itch on my eye. It's favorable news, okay? And then I have the Magician. So you're finding your own power again. You're coming into your own power. Maybe that's very difficult. Sometimes it's very difficult to do, to find yourself after, you've been with a company and you change jobs, or maybe you change your location. And it's very difficult sometimes to come into your own and be your authentic self and find your own voice and have your own respect. The High Priestess, hidden influences usually. See her mind. One more, and then I'm going to pull an oracle card. I don't want to take too long for you. Okay. All right. And the Five of Wands. We're going to leave that with that. The Five of Wands is struggle and competition. So let me try to see if I can pull an oracle card here for you and tie it all together. Like I said, I didn't have my stuff out there. I had everything put away since my last reading. Okay, so this is for Aries. And I'm saged before I put everything away too. But I saged already. Oh good, my candles are going out. That's how long I've been talking. One card, please, for Aries. Then we're going to do the Chinese. Oh, I got it. Orphaned. There we go. Orphaned. So, are you feeling like you're orphaned? Let me just get a number on that card. Number 5. So, it shouldn't be too hard to find, to locate. Alright. I'm just going to read the general meaning. I think it will be pretty apt. You want to look at that card? A sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths, your authentic self. And it says, your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and note that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. The relationship message is, as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs. So you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you, and will steer you in the right direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. Bam. That's all I got to say is bam. I felt it so strong, man. I feel your loss. I don't know what, if it's a job, I'm not sure. However, if you ask a yes or no question in the beginning of the reading, I'm going to get my tiny sticks out now, Aries. And I hope you found your voice or found some courage to try to overcome this difficult situation. If you need a personal read, contact me. Okay? All right. This is for Aries. There was two there that were right there, and then they didn't want to come up. All right, and I think that is, let me just look quick over here. Maybe I'll have a better light. 57. I think that is 57. You can judge it yourself. 57. Okay, let me just look that up. All right. 57. The answer is yes. Have respect for the resources available to you. Use what you need, but squander nothing. Always keep something reserved for tomorrow. The answer is yes. I'm going to repeat this. Have respect for the resources available to you. Use what you need, but squander nothing. Always keep something in reserve for tomorrow. Okay, and on that note, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, Aries, and I hope you enjoy your read. Sorry it took so long, but I had to find my voice to share so you have your voice. Stay authentic. See ya.